Good morning, friends. Welcome back to another video. I am hungry right now, so we are gonna make something to eat here. Let me actually grab that. So I took a shower, got my coffee, and then got to work. There's a couple things that I just needed to get done before I kind of continued about my day. So we got that done. So now I'm, like I said, pretty hungry. I want something fast and filling. So we're gonna make a pancake bowl together. So let me show you how we're gonna do that. And then I have a little something to say. Also, Theo is so just rambunctious this morning. He doesn't look it now, but my goodness gracious, I don't know what's gotten into him, but I need some of his energy. Okay, back to the pancake bowl. You guys have seen me do this before. I'm gonna take just a quarter cup here of pancake mix. I'm gonna use the Kodiak stuff. Pancakes are actually gonna be the name of the game today. We're gonna make them a few times. Pop that in there. Then I take a protein shake. You can use milk, you can use whatever. This adds just a little sweetness, a little extra protein boost. Quarter cup. I gotta get an egg. Let me grab that. Please pause. Our egg. Then we're going to whisk it up. And I'm just gonna pop it in the microwave for 2.5, 3 minutes. All right, there she is. Okay, I need something to hold that. Yes, that's better. There she is, folks. Now we are gonna grab ourselves a fork and a knife and have at it, and we're gonna dress it up a little bit. Necessities are going to be peanut butter. All of my Costco peanut butter lovers, where are you getting your peanut butter? The stuff that they replaced it with, so if you're unaware, the Kirkland Costco peanut butter, the best stuff, they don't sell it anymore. They replaced it with one, what am I getting? Maple syrup and Greek yogurt. Jeez Louise, that's what we're putting on top. They replaced it with one, it's not bad. This Aldi stuff really isn't bad either, but if you have a really good drippy peanut butter, let me know. Okay, so we're gonna put some Greek yogurt, peanut butter, maple syrup on top, and then just fork and knife it. Usually I like to add some berries or something like that just to get a little bit more fiber, a little bit more nutrients, but I just freaking didn't want to today. We just wanted to go classic pancake. You don't always have to add the boosts, or it's fine if you have a meal without fruits or vegetables. I was still hungry, so I had more peanut butter, and someone is saying, Mom, you didn't give me any. I know I didn't, buddy. Oops, I'm gonna drop this on your head. There you go. Okay, as we clean up all of our mess here, it actually really isn't that bad. It's such an easy breakfast, you guys. I just wanted to remind everyone of one thing. And let's sit down for this. The idea of balance, sometimes we have to throw that out the window. I was thinking about it in this last, honestly, 2 weeks. I'm gearing up to finish off a big project, and I've been working a lot after dinner, at night, and I know that's probably affecting my sleep. I haven't been doing necessarily all of my self-care routines that make me feel good. There are days when I'm don't drink enough water. Things just feel a little wonky right now, and I think that's normal. Here's the thing. You have to make sure that when you feel very unbalanced, it's a season. It's not a forever thing. There's an end to it. I also think about this because one of the reasons I'm gonna be meal prepping stuff later today is because someone I know just had a baby. Their life is all turned upside down too, and again, they need help with meals and whatnot. It's normal, A, ask for help, but B, having those times where you feel like you don't have it all together is so normal. The key is, if this is a forever thing, there's no solution, that's when you have to kind of find a solution. But for me, I'm okay, I have a week left of this where it's unbalanced. Sometimes you just gotta go through it, and you don't have the flexibility to be okay, we will just pause, we'll just go to bed early. Sorry, I've got deadlines that I have to meet. So just a reminder for everyone and anyone out there. Okay, I feel much better that I'm fueled. I need some water here. Okay, I have a couple videos that I need to film. They're kind of tutorial videos. So I'm gonna go get myself together, do that, and then we'll loop back for more pancakes. Okay friends, we just got our filming done. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these lights off here and we are going to go make some more pancakes. So I am going to start with just making straight up pancakes. I have a box of mix and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make them and then I'm going to put them in a freezer bag and put parchment paper in between them so that they can grab as many or as few pancakes as they need. I love pancakes as meal prep. I feel like it's such a funny thing to meal prep, but I think it's really helpful because it can be a meal or it can be a snack, like a pancake with like peanut butter or like some fruit or something on top is really great. So I'm just gonna, like I said, do the same thing. My Aldi mix, let me grab it. So I'm gonna make the full box. It just calls for water. I'm gonna use a protein shake, just get a little bit of extra protein in there. It is for someone who just gave birth. Protein helps with also like wound healing and stuff like that. So it's just gonna be an easy, also these can be eaten one-handed. So if you're breastfeeding or multitasking, they're really great. So that's what we are going to do, and I'll show ya how I'm gonna package them up. Here is the finished product here. So I have some parchment between each of these so they can just, like I said, grab as many as they need. So I'm going to put this into this freezer bag. Okay. Let me come down to your level. Okay, so put them in here, got as much air out as we could, and they are good to go. Next, I'm going to make my chocolate power muffin recipe. I don't think I've shared this with you guys, so we're gonna preheat the oven to 350. This is, again, you guessed it, gonna use a pancake mix. Do I have grapes in my teeth? I just ate some grapes. Okay, so this is gonna be essentially like the same thing as the pancake bowl that I made, but we're going to add a tablespoon of cocoa powder. So same thing, quarter cup, 1 egg, cocoa powder. Did you know cocoa powder has a couple grams of fiber in it, so it can help keep you full, and then a splash of maple syrup. So we are going to mix that up and then we're gonna bake them in a muffin tin. Like I said, literally the exact same thing. Bake them for 20 minutes. Let's do it. Okay, so I only have 1 egg left, so we're just gonna make a mini batch, but that's also what's great about this. And I've actually been doing my recipes more so in single batches or single, and then you can just scale them up. So makes it super easy. So then this is essentially the pancake bowl that we made, but we're gonna add about a teaspoon of maple syrup, we're just gonna eyeball, and then a tablespoon of cocoa powder. And same thing. Makes about like 3 to 4 depending on how big you make your muffins. I like big muffins in a can, not lie. That's how it goes, right? All right, I like to make 3. Did spray this before. Guys, I love pancake batter. Also, I would just like to say that I am not going to give them 3 muffins. These were just extra ones that I was making for us. Here's a bunch of pancakes and 3 muffins. Yeah, no. Alrighty-o, 20 minutes has gone by, my friends, and we have lovely power muffins here. Protein, some carbs, some fiber. We love it. Put a little peanut butter on there. Okay, I have been multitasking all morning. I have no idea how over half the day is gone right now. I feel like we just started it, but that is where I'm going to leave you for this video. Thank you for hanging out with me and pancake madness of the day. Just a reminder that sometimes life isn't gonna feel or look balanced, and that's okay, that's normal. So, oh my God, what is going on with my hair? I am a hot mess. Thank you for joining me for this video. Make some pancakes, eat some pancakes, enjoy them. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe if you are new here, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.